Before all that, for the first time, ITV News has travelled to the front line of the Ukrainian counter-offensive, spending 2 days with troops who say they fight to regain every inch of their territory. For months, the battle lines have barely moved, stretching across much of the south and east of the country. But last weekend, President Zelensky confirmed his forces had begun a much-anticipated campaign to recapture lands occupied by Russia. Our correspondent Emma Murphy has been with military units near the area of Bakhmut, from where she sent this eyewitness report.
They didn't start this war, but their hard fight is to end it. This is Ukraine's counter-offensive. Heavy weapons for heavy battles. Yeah. Their fight is hard and complicated by what they're fighting with. This gun is from the 1980s, the ammunition from the 60s. It's unreliable, and the fix is rudimentary. How important is this counter-offensive?
It's very, very important, because we need to liberate the occupied territory of Ukraine, so civilians under Russian occupation can be brought back to Ukraine.
They hide their treasure well, then make its presence felt. They're using heavy artillery like this to break down Russian infantry positions over the ridge just beyond there. This counter-offensive will not be fast. It will be slow, grinding, and a fight for every single metre. ITV News spent 2 days on the front line with Ukrainian forces. Were they all soldiers or volunteers? Different. An army made up of professional soldiers and civilians who've become fighters. Through fields reminiscent of battles past, they showed us the technology that has changed the way of warfare. Drones have been absolutely crucial to the way this war has been waged, and they will be even more important in the counter-offensive. The unit commander tells me the drones allow them to find Russian positions up to 2 miles away, then strike their men and their machinery. They move on foot because vehicles are a target. At the forward command base, the drones and artillery are coordinated. What happens here drives the counter-offensive. This base is very close to the fighting, and missiles fly above them continually. Sergei explains how he receives information on the targets from the drone teams and coordinates the firing units. And where is that place there? Is that...
This is Bakhmut.
Bakhmut, right. On the armoured wall, amid all the technology, someone has hung a Ukrainian prayer for soldiers. They all pray for an end to this war and know their work might hasten that. As we speak, another hit is called for. Here, they are able to see the results of their work, watching the strikes in real time. But Russia has the same power to survey and attack, so elaborate trenches lead to the Western weaponry so crucial to Ukraine's survival. Pieces like this, provided by Poland 7 months ago. They go out to fire, but there's a problem. A Russian drone has been spotted. Breaking cover risks being hit. They pull back below the camouflage and hope. While they wait for safer skies, they explain how they work and sleep in their position for days. The Ukrainians won't say how many soldiers they've lost, but it's thought to be close to 20,000. Every soldier knows the counter-assault is much more dangerous than defence. This gun helps us slowly get back our land, Alexei says, but insists there's still a need for more weaponry and ammunition. When finally the drone seems to be gone, they prepare to break cover once more. They know after firing it can be less than 5 minutes for the Russians to identify their position and hit back. They've lost many colleagues that way and know to take shelter. Later, the commander sums up the mood of his troops.
We are all trying our best, and we want all of this to finish as soon as possible. We are doing everything to achieve it.
The counter-offensive won't end this war, but it will certainly shape the future of it. Emma Murphy, ITV News, Eastern Ukraine.